Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Give me one moment to just go live on Discord here, and we are good to go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you are all doing well today. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a good weekend. I feel like this weekend flew by this week. We'll wait a few. We'll get into it in just a minute. I just want to make sure I can see everything. YouTube, good morning, YouTube guys. Drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know in the comments if you guys could hear me okay. We will look at some ES and NQ this morning. See if we can find some nice setups. Let's see. I did do the pre-market prep this morning. We were looking at the NASDAQ, right, for a potential double break to the upside for a short position. So we'll keep an eye out for that. We do have to wait for the 15 to actually open for that. So we'll just wait one moment. Really? I didn't know you could add a stream marker on YouTube. That is awesome. I did not know that. YouTube just told me that. It was like, hey, by the way, hey, this would have been a huge help for you for like the past year, or two. But yeah, whatever. All right, I'm looking for crude gold shorts, guys. I'd really like to see how gold reacts up here in this fair value gap. This is a 15-minute fair value gap and a 5. Yeah, all good, bro. Thanks. Awesome, man. Awesome. Good. Good stuff, James. Yep, all is well over here. All is well. Happy New Year soon. New Year soon. That's crazy. I feel like 2024 just flew by. All right, we got a new 15-minute candle right there. It is 9:15. Good morning, everybody. Let's do a little pre-market prep real quick just to catch you guys up to speed in what I'm looking at today. The first thing I did want to mention was we were creating this basing candle, and then we had our drop and a little bit of continuation. So I was really looking to see if on ES we could come back into this, I would say around 59.70 area for a short setup. If we don't get that, and that short setup would be a nice risk to reward. I was also looking for a similar setup on gold as on NASDAQ as well, where it was breaking this broken supply zone, created a 15-minute supply. So broke a 90-minute demand zone, created a 15-minute supply zone. That's what happened on that break. And then what else I was looking at? I was looking at gold and crude. Now, crude has been killing it today. And something I want to point out with crude, and we could look at CL on our edge full stats real quick. Hey, what's going on, Sharina? Good morning, good morning. How are you? YouTube guys, don't forget, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Do appreciate it. Love going live for y'all. So crude oil, 6 months. I want to look at the performance by weekday. Performance tracking. Look at Mondays, 1.85%. That's the average green day on Mondays on crude. That's the strongest day out of the week. That's huge. So let's see where we are at right now. And then let's measure out that 1.9%. So let's go from previous day. 1.9% would bring us all the way off the chart, really. 1.9. And that's the average, guys. So what's that? 71.94. So let's mark out 71.94 as our sort of measured move. 71.94. And we'll make the style, we'll make it more prominent yellow. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I hope you are all doing well. I'm getting an alert on gold right now, which means it's giving us that potential short entry. So there's that 15-minute fair value gap. Now, because it's a 15-minute, guys, I'm going to be watching the 5-minute for a close. I do not want to enter without a 5-minute rejection telling me we are about to reverse. This is for gold shorts. Now let's go to GC. And I also want to see on Bookmap, guys, we're going to be killing it today. Lots of fun tools, lots of cool stuff. Good morning, YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate you all for tuning in. I hope you guys had a great holiday and a great weekend. Let's see. I don't know if there are ads on Edgeful YouTube, but Bullish Bears YouTube, you guys just drop a comment and let me know if, and I'll try to keep skipping those ads. All right, let's see. YM and the Dow down here, I really don't keep that much of an eye on them. Gold did not enter the 15-minute fair value gap. It was about a tick away. But I do see that sellers did try to just step in there. And let's look at the footprint chart too. And let's zoom in a little bit. So now we'll wait for the 5 minutes to close because it does have buyers up here. Good morning, everybody. Hope you are all doing well. Market is still not open, so we still haven't gotten that big kick of volume just yet. Potential short setups on ES and NQ over here. But remember, guys, we do have to see how the market reacts. If we re-enter this zone as soon as market opens, we can't just take it short just because it's in our zone. We have to see that either a seller starts to step in and we start to reject. And if that's the case, then we could get our entry a little out of the zone with our stop loss over here. But regardless, we want to wait for the reaction. We don't want to try to jump the gun and be the first seller if the market's pushing higher. Same with ES, really looking to see if we could reclaim that 59.66. 59.66. Look at 59.70. Very strong. 59.70. So that might be a better entry, 59.70. We'll see. We'll see how we want to react up there. Going to be patient. We're using Bookmap. We're using Edgeful, Trading View, our analysis, everything. I'm going to add another alert here on gold in case I get sidetracked. And I'm looking at something else. Market opens in about 11 minutes. Let me know, guys, if you want to look at anything else. If you guys want to check out some equities as well. Always a fan of looking at equities. Let's take a look at Meta. So here we have Meta, Microsoft, Apple, Tesla, Nvidia, and AVGO. Now, AVGO was just recently added to the NASDAQ, so it does have a lot of strength and say in it. Look at the pre-market prices where we're going to be opening. Look at every single equity chart here. Now, just can I get rid of the indicators for a second? No. I can't. No. Alright, ignore the little dots. Those are just previous day high, previous day low. But look at the candles and look at the orange line is where we're opening. We're opening lower on every single equity today, which is pretty bearish on something like the ES and the NQ. So I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye for continuation lower with equities having strength to the downside. Still looking at gold over here. I don't want to keep my footprint chart on too long because I've got a lot running on my computer right now. So we'll just wait on that. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Preacher. Good morning, Victoria, E. Marcel, Desi, Blackfoot. What is up, Kyle? Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are doing well today. Did you guys have a good weekend? Just really waiting for the market to open right now. If you guys want to look at any Edgeful stats, you let me know. We can look at what's in play on... I guess you could get the GC what's in play, but you got to really trick it. Let's go to ES, what's in play. Where's our gap? So our gap on ES, guys, isn't till 60.28. It's a huge gap to fill. I do not think we're going to fill this gap. We filled 3 of the past 5 gaps. I'm going to go to report page, and what it's going to show us is, that's crazy, gap down. Well, let's go by custom. Oh, this is 75%. Let's go to 100%. Let's save that. Now let's also go by size. Now this is a big gap, so it's going to be a big size. Does it not even have? Guys, it doesn't even have a 1% gap. Oh, wait, you know what? I think because of the sessions. Let's see. That's probably why. So smart. That's why it's always such a good combo. Alright, let's see. So what size gap are we at right now? Click. You could hold shift and click. That will place your ruler tool. 1.2%. Huge. Huge gap. So this one. Gap down. 100% not filled. So guess what we're not betting on? We're not betting on the gap to be filled. Gap down. 100% of the time not filled. But it only happened 2 other times in the past 6 months. Check the past year. Guys, if you use year to date on anything, make sure you update it to 1 year, because once New Year's hits, if you do year to date, it's only really going to be showing you like a day or 2 of information. NKD. What do you mean NKD? Cannot talk, but I had a good weekend. Awesome, man. Good. I'm glad. Yo, what's up, random? Good morning. Guys, don't forget, if you're gonna chat, Kyle, you too, if you're gonna message something, put it in the main chat. Sometimes I don't see that live stream chat. YouTube, you guys too, drop some stuff in the comments. I will try to get to it. We'll cover whatever y'all want. Trade some futures. Let's see. What's up, man? What are you watching today? NASDAQ? Bonjour. Good morning, guys. Good morning. What's going on? Marziti? Good morning. Let's see. So we're waiting on NASDAQ to open here. We got 6 minutes till market opens. Crude is going hard. Yeah, it's going hard up and down. That's crazy, though. Yeah, look at this big pump through that major level that I mentioned pre-market. Let's get that back on there. Yeah, crude's, guys, bullish on crude. Bearish on gold. Nuts, yeah, on point. Yup, always on point. Gotta be on point. We're looking for buyers to continue. No entry here on crude yet. We'll mark out another fair value gap right here. Now we could also use our fib tool because we're starting to pull back. Now look at this, our optimal trade entry. That's between the 61 and the 78%, lines up right with that 15-minute fair value gap. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that on crude. I'm going to move my alert. Originally, I wanted to see if we get an entry over here, because then we would be sweeping this low, and that's always a good spot to go long because a lot of people are trapped in the market. Romeo, what you trading, man? NQ? Nice. We'll get to that. We'll get to everything, guys. We're going to be looking at ES, NQ, crude, and gold. Those are the 4 that I love to watch and keep an eye on so that I could see if we have a better setup coming up in one of them versus another one of them. So like today, crude, I'm only looking for longs. If we look at our toolbox, if we go to performance by weekday, we see that on crude oil, get to crude oil as well. On crude oil, Monday's the strongest performing day. That's New York session. Let's go daily. Strongest performing day, 1.5% on crude. Because it's the past year. If you do past 6 months, it's 1.85%. Even stronger. YouTube, guys, don't forget, hit that like and subscribe. I do appreciate it. Go live Mondays and Fridays for you guys. NQ, Nicole, NASDAQ too. Always NQ. Nice. Love it, random. Love it. Consistency, man. Listen, I sort of go both ways, right? If I'm killing it with crude for a little bit, I'll stick with crude for like a week or so. Then if I see ES and crude are sort of giving me good setups, I'm fine with trading both. I'm okay with trading whatever the market wants to present itself to me, right? I'm not trying to force any trades. I'm not trying to make anything happen that's not there. And sometimes only watching one thing could sort of lead to that because you sort of feel like, oh, well, this one's going crazy. Why isn't NASDAQ following? You know, this one's going up higher. Why isn't ES following? So it's definitely good to sort of keep an eye on everything. Or if not everything, you know, 1 or 2. Edgeful, guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Do appreciate it. YouTube, you guys too. Bullish Bears YouTube, you guys too. Looking for crude, we'd only be looking for longs on crude. Because we're waiting for long positions, guys, we would not take it short anticipating lower price. That's not our setup. Top 6 always up to look notice. Nice, nice. Cool, man. Cool. I like that random. That's cool. And guys, real quick announcement, Bullish Bears community, anybody, everybody. The my masterclass, Futures Masterclass, still has, I think, 3 or 4 50% off coupons with coupon code XMAS, XMAS. That is at tradingpioneers.net. And click that, Trading Pioneers, programs and packages. I tried to make it as cheap as possible. Some people make their masterclasses like thousands of dollars. It's going to be a live 8-week session. 8 weeks of sessions. It's going to be hour and a half, about 10 hours plus of information. Going to go over different setups. Going to go over all different types of stuff. What do you look at random? NQ, ES, GC, CL, RTY, YM. Nice, bro, nice. Yeah, it's sort of the same here. Same here. All right, we got about 2 minutes till market opens. Damn, look at that. Gold starting to reject that zone. So I'm really interested in gold shorts as well. So we're going to keep an eye on that. We're going to pull up our book map now and see if we want to have anything pop up. Let's check out gold. Gold finding some support right here. Market opens in just a minute. I'm going to be keeping an eye on ES and NQ for potential shorts. I don't know if I'd want to short ES more or NQ more. They both look weak. We'll see whichever one gives us the better setup. Time is it? Market opens in 5 seconds. So prepare for a crazy lag. Alright, we'll get like ES or NQ up on here. We'll get ES. I love ES on Bookmap. So look at this 59.65 level. 59.65, that's where my key level is up there. So that looks like that's going to be my setup. I got my alerts up, so I'm not going to miss anything. Alert on gold short, alert on crude longs. So I'm going to be watching ES and NQ right now. This is our weighted index. This is the bundle of stocks I was mentioning earlier. AVGO, Nvidia, Tesla, Microsoft, Apple, Meta, all rolled into one chart, so we don't need all 6 of them up at once. So ES is a bit weaker right now. There we go. Staying patient. I'm not taking any trades. I don't like taking trades off of the open. I'd much rather sort of wait for the first like 15 minutes or so to pass. So if you guys got any questions until then, definitely feel free to drop it in the comments. Let me know. No Benzinga stream this week either because Wednesday market is closed. Guys, remember Wednesday market is closed for New Year's Day. Happy New Year's, happy holidays, everybody. Hope you guys all had a fantastic holiday. Whether you spent it with family, friends, or just took some time off to relax, I hope you enjoyed it. Gold selling off. Gold pushing away from that area I was looking for shorts. It did not test that area, though, so I did not get my short entry. Now, we're not chasing any shorts down here. We either get short in our area of interest or we don't take any trades at all. We have to know to be patient in our trading, guys. Even to let the first 15-minute close. Guys, remember, if we're looking for a trend in the market, waiting on a 5-minute or a 15-minute candle to close shouldn't be that big of an ask, right? If we're looking for a full-on trend, do you have C indicator? Nah, no indicators. Nope. Everything you see here is charted out by myself. Sometimes I'll use VWAP on the 5-minute. Sometimes that shows where to go. Gap fill, I'll sometimes put that on there just so I could sort of see where the gap is, even though now it's not showing it. And then ICT opening price, that one also, this is opening price right there. That's another one that you could keep an eye on. But no, I usually don't use indicators. Oh, on Bookmap, duh. So this is the footprint. So if we go into our indicators, yeah, no, you're good, man. That's my fault. That's my bad. We come over to footprint. This is my footprint chart. This is these levels right here. This is all volume footprint delta. So there's a lot of buying coming into ES right now, even though we've been trying to push lower. Very strange, very interesting. Tells me I don't want any shorts right now. A lot of indecision in the market. If everything isn't lining up smoothly, then I don't want it. Good morning, everybody, guys. Don't forget, hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Let's see. All right, new low a days coming in. 59.35 potential downside target on the ES. I do have a demand zone, 59.18. Going to be patient. Look at that drop on gold. That was huge. Just waiting right now, guys. Market just opened. We can't expect our trades or our setups or our plans to play out as soon as market opens. We really need to sort of let it develop and take some time. It's only been 4 minutes. Only 4 minutes since market open. Market's open for 6.5 hours, and we like to trade for the first hour and a half to 2 hours. So we're not going to be jumping the gun on anything. We're not going to be worried about anything. We're not going to go long when bears have strength. We're not going to go short when we're at the lows. We're just going to be patient. That's all we can be right now. YouTube guys, hit that like button. Let me know if there's anything you want me to cover or go over. So want me to go over trading psychology. You guys want me to go over supply and demand. Crude oil, trying to find some support near that 71.09. Let's take a look at crude right now. Crude's sort of all over the place. It does have some levels to the upside, which is where we were targeting. Remember, guys, that big target we were looking at, 71.94. 71.94. Right up here. We do have some levels around 71.74. So we will have to see. Love our stats. Love our tools. Some pullback, right? This is why, again, we're not going short at the lows. We don't know. There is no say right now. Now, yes, we would be going short with some momentum. The bears have had some strength. But we don't know when buyers are stepping in. I noticed on Bookmap, buyers were trying to step in before. They might try to step in again. So I don't want to be going short when buyers are continuously trying to make a presence in the market. Now, if we could maybe swoop back below, you could take this short with a tight stop loss. Any short position you take has to have a tight stop loss, and that's sort of the issue too in shorting these lows, is that if you have a tight stop loss without the momentum, it's just going to stop you out. But with the momentum, it will be a good trade, so it does depend on where you get your entry and where your target is. Me personally, we have a level up here, 59.65. I think the market might want to come towards that. We're going to be patient. We're at a key level on NQ. I don't think we're at a key level on ES right now. ES, the next level of support is at demand zone 59.18. But on Bookmap, it's 59.35, which is exactly 30 points away from 59.65. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Again, we would really only look for potential shorts for a scalp, but we would really rather be patient. Give us some type of better setup. Let's wait for the first 15 to close. It's sort of giving us a similar setup to, what was it? I think it was Friday. Let's see. So Friday's 9:30 candle. On the 15, it just dropped. So I might look for that to happen again on this candle and see if we want to re-enter that range, and I'll put my stop loss at the high. So I'll use the orb to look for a breakdown instead of a double break. I don't have an orb. So we're going to wait and see if that wants to play out, guys. That might be the short setup. We're just going to have to wait and see. Got to see where we close, where we go. See how sellers keep taking control. Buyers try to step in. We pull back. Sellers take control. But now we're chopping. Just got to be patient here. Wait for something to come up. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well. Let's get some edge full stats back up real quick. Let's see what's in play. Does it tell us if anything's in play on crude? Double break on crude happens pretty frequently. Look at the 15. We still don't have the first 15-minute candle closed, though, so we are going to be patient. We do have gold at a level of support. That's this demand zone right here. But gold also broke its previous day low, which on Mondays, if we go to our toolbox, we see that Mondays, usually it continues. So let's go to GC. Go. We're on gap fill right now. So we're going to go GC, previous day's range, by weekday, Monday, previous day low broken. 78% chance. So that's pretty big, guys. Pretty big. And if we go by New York, it's probably even more in our favor. 83%. And we're already below that previous day low in this New York session. So we'd only be looking for shorts on gold and longs on crude, because crude gives us similar price action and results, but to the upside, because crude's been very strong. It's above its previous day high already. You can pull that up right now. Crude oil, 6 months, by weekday. We'll do New York session. We're already above previous day high. 75% chance. Okay, not the best. What if we go by daily? 67% chance. Again, really not the strongest, but it's still above 50. It's still above 60, so the odds, the probability is still in our favor. What I did like on crude is that performance by weekday, Monday is our strongest day. So that's how I mapped out from today's open to a 1.85% move would bring us to about 71.90, 71.94. So that might be an upside target on crude today. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Waiting on this 15 to close. Just being patient, guys. There's really no rush, no reason to rush into the market. If we're looking for a trend in the market, like a trend day, a big move, then waiting for the 15 minutes to close is, again, like I said earlier, no problem. We were waiting for 15s to close yesterday, and look, it just continued in our direction because it was trending in that direction. YouTube guys, don't forget, hit that like button. Definitely drop a like. Do appreciate it. Free support's the best support. Alright, let's take a look. ES and NQ again, we're just being patient. We're waiting for this 15 to close. Does look better to the downside. We could pull up our book map as well. 59.35 incoming on ES. Nice, there it is. 59. That was at 59.35. Nice. Sellers are sort of starting to struggle here. If we don't drop from here, there is a small chance I take a long. Do we have any news coming out? It is 9:41 right now. Big sellers starting to come in here. I'm thinking we might want to break down. Let's see. Let's wait. YouTube guys, don't forget to hit that like button. I'm going to try to skip ads for y'all. Nice breakdown on NQ. We have some upside targets, though, on ES. RTY selling off, ES with some selling pressure. Weighted index dropping, NQ dropping. Waiting on that 15 to close. It's 2 minutes. There we go. Nice. Not taking any shorts down here. Can't short the lows. We look good to continue, though, I would say. NQ short's probably looking okay. But we're going to wait. I'm not taking anything right here myself. My pants are going lower. Ah, looks good. I just hate short and lows like this. Like, yo, you take a short here, and what happens when the market starts to pull back? You're stuck? I'd rather not be stuck. I'd rather be patient than be stuck. Patience pays. Yes, they'll just dive into the downside. 59.25. I have 59.18 as a demand zone. Looking at, let's see what's crude doing. Crude giving us anything? I might look for crude for a double break. First break to the downside for that long position. So again, like I said, we just got to be patient right now. There's really no point in rushing into anything if we don't have a setup that we're comfortable with. I like seeing these heavy levels on Bookmap be swept and then reversed afterwards. So if we can get something like that, great. If not, then again, I'm not looking for any trades right here. It just looks like we're going to break to the downside. How was yesterday's price action on the 5-minute when we opened? Sold off, sold off, sold off, sold off. Big pump, and then just continued sell off. So we're going to wait for the pullback. What's her name? And yesterday, too, again, we didn't get that double break yesterday. Where's our yesterday? Wait, what? Yeah, right here. Oh, are we starting to pull back? Hold up. No, we're not. Yesterday's 9:30. Yeah, no, we did not get the double break. So if we get a move back up here, I would take a short on ES. That's what I'm looking for. Looking for a 4-to-1 on this. We'll probably tighten up the stop loss too. We'll see. Can't trust bulls. Nice. I'm short QQ and SPY and 3. Nice. Patience is key. I'm just gonna wait myself. We're at a level of support here on Bookmap. Look at this strong delta right here. 575 right there, 600. So I'm not taking it short right now. Rather wait for a pullback. Let's see if crude wants to give us that break to the downside for an entry. Yo, YouTube guys, don't forget, hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Yes, continuing on that sell-off. Like I said, we're not trying to go long catching a short position. We're trying to be patient for a short position. Oh man, I'm getting hungry. That's how you know the market's getting boring. Guys, if you're new in here, I will often get bored and hungry because the market's just so boring. It's like that boring hunger. Like, you're not really hungry, you're just bored. But I might really be hungry. Alright, let's see. Did we have that 15? We did have the 15. So there's that break to the downside. Could possibly wait for a 5-minute close here. Let's see the 15-minute on NQ2. Here and here. And then crude. Here and here. And and gold is here and here. So that's our 15-minute orb on gold, on crude, on ES, and on NQ. I like that we're trying to hold down here as a level of support, but I wouldn't trust it for longs. Market was pretty strong. Pretty weak. Pretty strong to the downside, weak in general. If we could get back above, right, yeah, I was going to say this level, like 55-ish, then maybe. But we got some pretty big volatility right now. Not really big, but big enough. Big enough where like one candle on ES is like 12 points on one 5-minute candle, right? So that's pretty big of a range, ATR. And that's just telling the ATR based off of the range of these candles. I added shorts in pre-market, so I'm set. Nice, man, nice. Chicago PMI is poop, says Signet. Good morning, everybody. Hope you are all doing well today. Let's check some Edgeful stats. Let's see. What's in play? And we'll do ES. Gap's not going to get filled. Maybe a breakdown. Alright, so maybe we have the breakdown, and we have this 15-minute fair value gap right here. So guys, you see how I'm creating different plays as the market develops? It's what we have to be doing constantly. We can't be trying to force anything. Let the market give us some type of clue. And this 15-minute fair value gap, that's not even here yet until this one closes, and this one has to close as the breakdown. So that's what I'm waiting on right now. I'm waiting to see if we want to break down and get this 15-minute fair value gap for a short, or I'm seeing if we maybe want to continue higher and look for this short entry. Or I did want the 5 minute to pull back and not break the orb and continue lower. Because yesterday we had a breakdown. See if we get some breakdowns. ES, New York, 6 months by weekday. Breakdowns are more frequent on Mondays. Mondays and Thursdays are the weakest of days. So, looking for that breakdown. Just staying patient here, guys. Not much going on in the market. Sort of pulling back right here. Let's check out our book map. Do we have any buyers stepping in? A little bit. Not bad. See if we get a big pop to that 59.95. I'm sorry, 59.55. That's what I would be looking for right now. Gotta be careful, guys, if you do take any longs, because, well, because longs have been getting faded today. But right now, we do have some good buying pressure. We're above some key levels. Not looking horrible. Be careful with these buyers. Like I said, they might get faded. A lot of buying pressure, though, on NQ, though. That looks pretty good. So are these buyers going to get faded? Are we going to break down? What is the move that the market wants to give us? Right now I see buying pressure on Bookmap, but I also know that every time buyers tried to step in, they got faded. So we're really just staying patient right here. Not trying to jump any guns. VIX is trying to push lower, which is bullish. 219 left in this 5 minute. I do like this buying pressure, but I feel like it's going to get faded, like I said. But we're going to see. Yep, look at that big fade on NQ. Let's see. I want to see buyers hold this 59 level. This 59.34 level. Like I said, keep getting faded. Buyers keep getting faded. Cannot try to jump into any longs in such a weak market like this. We will not be the first buyer. We don't want to try to force to be the first buyer. We're just going to wait. Wait for the reaction the market wants to give us. See that? Buyers got faded again. Buyers are getting faded left and right. Left and right. Let's see. Crude, gold, anything. Still waiting for this setup on gold, potentially, for a short. I liked this 5-minute fair value gap because it's got a little bit of a gap between it. But other than that, patience is a virtue. I added shorts. Crude. I know crude's going crazy. Crazy boring right now. Buyers keep trying to step in on NASDAQ, but point of control is moving lower. Let's see. Crude pushing higher. I wonder if crude has some good buying behind it for a potential scalp. Let's see, crude getting close to that breakout. How was crude on our breakout? Let's see. So there's crude breaking out. Breakouts on Mondays 29% of the time. 26%, I apologize. Standard. I sort of like that price action on NASDAQ to reverse. Let's see. And crude, what's crude doing? Yeah, there's NQ. Because it wicked that bottom of the range. But again, I didn't really want to take any shorts, any longs, I should say. So we're just going to wait. Look at crude, look at NQ, look at ES, look around. And while we wait, like I mentioned earlier, some more people joined in through YouTube. This is my website, tradingpioneers.net. I do offer one-on-one coaching, but I also have a futures masterclass starting. That is starting January 4th, this Saturday. You get 50% off with discount code XMAS. There are only 4 of those coupons left, XMAS. If you don't get that coupon, use coupon 2025 for 25% off. That starts this Saturday. Yes, NQ. It's like I sort of want to take longs, but bears have really had that momentum. There we go. Crude. I'd like to see a breakout here on crude. To like 71.40 would be great. That's sort of tough on the entry. Maybe come back to this imbalance right here for a potential entry. Let's see, crude with a little bit of a pullback. I'd like to see crude at least hold here on the 5-minute for potential longs. That weight sort of creates a 5-minute fair value gap on this breakout, but if it doesn't, then we don't have an entry. Could always start the position here with the stop loss at that 71.19 too. Keep an eye on it. Gold trying to push back higher, so just staying patient, guys. Don't let the market pressure you into trading. Yeah, I should have took shorts on ES after that green candle right there. Like I said earlier, I was saying how yesterday's price action was it sold off for the first few candles, gave a green candle, and then it continued to sell off. That's all right. Crude chopping around, sort of getting weak up here. I don't really see much support underneath on crude either. A little bit of a red flag there. 30 seconds left on the 5-minute. 15-20 seconds left too. So definitely a big moment here on ES, NQ, and crude and gold. Everything really. 15-minute closes gives us a whole new perspective in a way on what we should be looking for or anticipating. Two seconds, probably gonna go hit that area. I wanted us to hold it. It is holding it, but just hit it, so we'll see. It is near point of control. 15-minute, big long wick though. So still no trades. Still being patient. Probably missed this entry here on ES shorts. Would have been that. But not a big fan of it. It didn't give us the fair value gap entry, which is usually an entry I like to look for. Okay, so there's NQ in demand. So really would be careful right now. Looking at crude. Crude's been making higher lows, so I wouldn't really be trying to short crude right now. Gold making lower highs, so I wouldn't really be going long on gold, except for the fact that it did create this fair value gap right here it's trying to hold. Let's see how that looks. Pretty hefty seller right there, but if that seller holds, it's always an if. It's a 5-minute fair value gap, so we'll take a look at the 1-minute and let the 1-minute close. See that? I'm just gonna wait. There's a big seller right there. If we get back above 26.22, potential longs. Nope. Seller's pretty strong there on gold. I'm gonna wait. Some volatility kicking in right there. It is 10.02 right now. Look at that, NASDAQ coming out of demand. That's why I don't like shorting into a demand zone. I'm expecting a reaction. Look at this, crude also a bit of a dive right there. Oh, I hope crude comes back to our entry. That would be nice. That'd be so nice, crude. I'm looking at gold here. If it does get back above 26.22, we'll see where we're at. But not looking good. There's the break of the fair value gap. So we know people are stopping out at that point. Question is, I wonder if we want to retest this demand zone and use this area as a new order block. That is 26.18. Look at that, right where this level of liquidity is sitting. So that might be a potential setup. Let's see. Yep, there's another drop. Let's take a look here at gold. I would just be careful with anything long-wise on gold because we've been making lower highs. We have been a bit more bearish. But this is just an if it happens, right? We want to be aware if this, then this. Okay, so there's gold. 1:13 left. I'm going to wait a second here. Some resistance above us. Just gonna wait. Patience, young King Musabis. There's a bit of a rejection there. I'm gonna wait a second here. Definitely thinking of taking this here on gold, but we're going to have to see. I'd much rather at this point just let this 5 close. If it does want to close above it, I'll look for a retest of this zone. Did we get it? We got it. I didn't get entered. It tapped it for a second and then it went. So I'm hoping it gives me one more entry. Ooh. Oh, come on. You know you want to... Alright, there's my entry. I am in longs on gold right now. Pretty conservative stop loss over here. Just got to be careful. We sort of are counter trend trading. So be careful with any type of risk you're putting on. Looking for us to target these levels of liquidity up here. Biggest issue is the lower highs we've been making. Again, this is a bit of a counter trend trade. Looking for this level of support to hold. Guess we'll move our stop loss down a little bit, give it some room to breathe. That's right, if it hits our stop, it hits our stop. Gotta be prepared for everything, know how much we're risking before we take the trade. Yep, this might be it right to our stop, that's okay. Where's crude? What's crude doing? Oh, crude's getting close. There we go, finally something. That's fine, gold. Stop me out, I'll go trade crude. Crude's nicer to me. Damn, gold. Tell me how you really feel. No support under us on gold. Stopped out of gold. Whoa! Stopped out of gold. Glad I had my stop loss there. I was cray-cray. Let's see. So, Crude, how you doing, Crude? How's it going? Still the same setup we're waiting on? Awesome. And Crude's a higher probability of trade because it already broke that previous day high, guys. Look at that selling pressure on gold going crazy to the downside. ES looks like it's trying to give an entry for shorts. We'll put an alert right here. I really want to keep an eye on crude. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. And these buyers trying to step in after these levels of support. Very strong buying delta right here, 59.29. Let's see. Look at that, they're trying to hold that level of support. But we're going to stay patient. Crude is chilling around right now. That was crazy on gold, man. That thing went bop. Said, see ya. Keep an eye on that. What do we have here? ES. All these buyers keep getting flushed, guys. Gotta be careful with any long positions we're interested in taking. I went opposite on gold and I hit 50. Nice, yo. Good stuff. I'm glad you went opposite of my trade because that did not work out. So good stuff. Good stuff. Good following the trend. See that? If I followed the trend, would have played out a little better. But we'll wait. We'll wait. Now I gotta wait. Good stuff. That's awesome. I'm feeling another sell-off here, guys. Would like to see new low a day on ES. There we go. Oh, it's pulling back. Oh, it said got him. Look at that. Buyers are not giving up on this area, guys. That is pretty huge. Pretty huge. Crude coming into this fair value gap, but I was really looking for longs on crude. Crude really ain't giving us much on Bookmap. I wonder if there's a different contract for crude. I don't think so. Yeah, hey. Oh, it's so funny. You could, like, it keeps snowing. That's really funny. A lot of pain for the sellers right now. Vic's trying to push back lower. Some resistance coming in right here. YouTube guys, don't forget that like button. We'll keep skipping those ads. Let's see. Hi, what was the link to your... Hey, good morning, good morning. TradingPioneers.net for the Futures Masterclass. Go to Programs and Packages. Select for Futures Beginner Masterclass. It starts this Saturday. Save 25% off with discount code 2025. And I think there are a couple Xmas coupons for 50% off. XMAS. Look at crude. Good buys on crude. Look at the buyers stepping in on ES. Strong level right here. I said I wanted this 59.55 from this morning. 65 is what I really wanted, but they moved it to 55. I just can't trust these longs. Look at all these upper wicks. Give me a close up here, and then I'll consider some longs. Let's see, guys. Let's check out some edge full stats, see if we got anything going on, what's in play, see if it wants to reload for us. I'll go ES, what's in play for New York session. So again, breakdown, we had a breakdown Friday. So for us to go long would mean we'd need a double break, which we have had double breaks 3 of the past 5 trading days. So if we could close back within range, that'd be great, especially on the 15. The 30 just looks so good to continue lower too. So we'll look for some shorts up here in this fair value gap on ES. All right, is it pop time? Or is it drop time? VIX is dropping. Careful now. 18 seconds left, 15 seconds left. Just staying patient. Strong seller right here on ES. Did get that close back within the range. VIX is dropping lower. Weighted index looks like it wants to try to push higher. I'd try longs before shorts here, but longs have been getting killed today. You gotta remember that. But it looks better for a continuation for a potential double break, or at least this zone around 59.41. Come on, give us a pop. Give us a pop. Give us a pop. I'd really like to see buyers continue here, but we didn't hit demand on ES before. We only hit demand on NQ. So maybe we get one more break to the downside before a reversal. But we're going to wait. We're going to wait. My thing is NQ is 3-month candle. That's the end in previous 982. We're very close to just testing that. You look at the 3-month candle, like the 3-month time frame. This every buying opportunity, getting wicked and getting chopped and getting dropped. Crude, not really anything. Gold would maybe be a short in this zone. And again, this is just following the trend, guys. Just on your end. We do have now a 5-minute fair value gap right here on gold. Gold looks good to continue lower if we could wick that zone. Quarterlies matter to investors. That's a good point. Great point, Random. Great point. Trina, you take any trades today? How about you, Desi or Blackfoot? Writing Cat, Preacher. You guys take any trades? No trades for me? Alright, alright. Gotta stay patient. I think I took 2 small losses today. I'm going to wrap it up there because I see market conditions are not in my favor. Because right now, the market hasn't given me any of my pre-market setups, right? The setup I was looking for was a short on gold in this 15-minute fair value gap or this 5-minute, and it didn't give me that entry. I was looking for longs on crude in this 15-minute fair value gap, which is also the optimal trade. I took NVIDIA calls this morning. Nice. Yeah, NVIDIA's been pumping. NVIDIA's been the strongest of the equities. Look at that on the 15th. It's been soaring. And we could see that too if we look at our watch list. If you sort it by change percentage, it'll tell you what's the strongest versus what's the weakest. Right now, Boeing is the weakest, Google's the weakest, Amazon's the weakest, NVIDIA's the strongest. NVIDIA is the only stock that's pushing green today on the weighted index on these large caps right here in my watch list at least. Okay, so there's gold. Let's see. There's that rejection. This is the zone I was looking for on gold for a possible short. But it's just not looking good. I mean, obviously, we got better odds to take shorts on gold than we do longs, but we'll wait. Sellers looking good. Look at this again. Buyers looked like they were taking us higher, and we failed. We're not going to get that double break today. It does not look like it. Or we're going to break this low one more time, get in demand, and find some support. Everything's just so choppy today, guys. We got to remember it is Monday. It is the week after the holidays. There's a few factors to play right here. Up 333 today. Nice job, Blackfoot. Listen, guys, some markets are easier for some people, right? You gotta recognize which markets are most ideal for you and understand how to properly size up so you're not really risking much more, but you're able to gain and let your winners run and take advantage of a good trading day. Yes, short earlier worked out for me. Nice, Preacher. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, I suppose, you know, hindsight always 2020, but my original trade plan was that yesterday's price action off the 15-minute orb was that we had sell-off, one green candle, and then we continued lower. So hindsight, what I was looking for was if we could break down, then get one green candle and take it short. I did not end up taking this short here. It wouldn't have hit my target yet either. It would have potentially given me a re-entry right here. But hindsight, can't trade with hindsight. We could only trade with our system. Now, we could use hindsight to help advance our system and advance our entries and exit points. But we can't trade with hindsight. Gold looks pretty good. Take a gold short, maybe. Crude chopping its way back down, up. Chopping its way downtown, walking fast. Possibly take a gold short here in this zone, but probably wait a little bit for this 5 to close. Yeah, gold looks pretty good. How's the 15-minute look on gold? 30-minute. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Looking at the other time frame analysis, it's definitely making it a little more difficult to take any longs or shorts on gold right here. I definitely only, yeah, there it is. I was gonna say I'd only look for shorts. Let's see. There we go, gold. Could look to start a short position here. Stop loss at that high. Big seller stepping in right there. I want to see the total volume. Nice. I'd like to see some more strong volume step in here on gold to the downside for to help us continue lower. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, gold looks good. It only looks good on select time frames though. There we go. ES trying to get to that demand zone. About time. It's about time. Been saying 59.18 all day. Should have tried those shorts. The problem with those shorts, guys, is like, look at all this chop. Where are you putting your stop loss that's appropriate? And where are you putting your take profit? And it's like, do you want to settle for a 2-to-1? I don't like settling for very small risks to reward. I consider a 2-to-1 a small risk to reward. There's that 59.18, 25 right off the dot, right off the tick. Jump right into it. Nice, nice. Beautiful. And there's crude. Crude looks like it wants to try to continue, but definitely struggling every time we step up here. Some upside target 71.40, 71.50, but again, just a tough spot on everything right now. So hopefully, you know, things start to roll over and this week gets a lot smoother. Look at that, right off demand. Wow. And same with NQ. And look, that was divergence, guys. NQ did not make a new low a day. ES did make a new low a day. Divergence into a demand zone. Good stuff today, guys. Good stuff between Edgeful. You know, obviously not good stuff in the sense that there were no A+ setups, but I believe in my heart, and you guys should have the same belief, is that every day in the market that you're able to trade, you're able to look at some stuff, you're able to chart, you're able to even take a trade if it's a win, if it's a loss, whatever the case may be. It's a day that you're gaining more experience and you're able to learn and further do better, right? Every day we aim to be 1% better. And if we get 2% better one day, then great. Time is it, guys? It is almost 11:30. It is 10:26. Don't forget, check out that Futures Beginner Masterclass, tradingpioneers.net, starting this Saturday. Save 25% off with discount code 2025, tradingpioneers.net. I'll go over how to find supply demand, entry criteria, exit criteria, risk management, creating a plan, how to create a system for your trading, all types of stuff. The orb, opening range, supply and demand, fair value gaps, liquidity, anything and everything to help get you guys on the right track in your trading career. What I want to know... No, it didn't. Yeah, we really didn't get any, like, really solid entries on, ES or NQ. And supply and demand sort of helps guide me to that conclusion, right? Because we opened sort of breaking a demand zone. We were trying to push lower. We weren't retesting it. We didn't really have a good entry. And because we didn't have a good entry, the 15 was Chop City. Now, yes, we could have tried to short one of the pops, right? That was buy the dip, sell the rip. Could have tried on that. But again, my whole situation, my whole narrative of that is, where are you putting your stop loss? You don't have an appropriate place for a stop loss, unless of course you are using, let's say, a bookmap tool. Let's see hindsight with bookmap. Where would have a short entry been? Right near this 593, this big level of sellers. This is a big sell wall formed right over here while these buyers tried to push us, so that would have been our sign on shorts. But again, we can't trade with hindsight. We could only use it to add to our current trading plan to then further do better with whatever we're looking at. This was bookmap, so now I could say, okay, next time I see us come to a point of control or a level of resistance, and I see a very heavy level of passive sellers, I'm going to look at that as a wall until the market does want to break it. Alright guys, let's see. What are you guys trading today? You guys take any other trades since then?
Well, I've been scalp shorting the ES.
Nice. Very good. How much you up? You killing it today?
No, not really. I'm on the micros. I'm up about $200. Nothing special, but using the box trade setup, it's working, but it's slow.
Gotcha. Shorting gold. Preacher shorting gold again. Nice. I wouldn't look for any more shorts at the moment on ES or NQ. Just at the moment, obviously every time buyers stepped in, we do sell off, but now at this point, we are coming off of a demand zone on ES and NQ. So, patience is always key. Follow the trend of the market. Gold still looks like it's going to continue lower. Looks good. Definitely should have traded that trend with gold, but that's alright. That is a-okay, because guess what? It's just Monday, and the market ain't going anywhere. There's always tomorrow, and, well, not the next day, this week. Market's closed Wednesday for New Year's Day, guys, don't forget. Let's see. There goes crude. Come on, crude. Sharina, you and anything on crude? And you looking really strong. There we go. There's crude's target right there. That's crazy how close it was to that entry. So close. Crazy, man. Crude was how close to our entry? 3 ticks. 3 ticks from our entry, and it just hit what would have been our take profit on a 6-to-1 risk to reward. It is what it is. Question, Kevin, why didn't you go long on ES at the man? Not a critique, just trying to learn. Yeah, absolutely. So the reason I didn't go long at ES demand is because we've been selling off all day. So just because we're at demand doesn't really specifically mean we have to go long right now, because we do have to follow the trend of the market. Last time we were at demand this morning, we broke right through this demand. So the trend today is that we're breaking demand zone. So I would really be careful with any kind of long positions. This might have been a good entry for a long on NQ because you would have been able to have a tight stop loss because of the divergence. But I personally don't believe this divergence is going to play out too long. Gold's going crazy, guys. I'm telling y'all, gold 71.74. 71.74. 10.4, good buddy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And there goes gold continuing on that drop. This was a nice setup right there. See that patience? That's what I'm talking about. Wait for that trend. The trend today was bearish on gold. I tried to force these longs here. Didn't work out. That's alright. Just gotta be more precise with it. Be more patient with it. We saw the setup. We had the range. We had the trend. Do this every day. Every day we're able to spot what's trending in what direction, what isn't trending, what should we stay away from. So we just got to be patient for the right execution and the right entry points and the right direction. The market forces us to be patient. It will never always give you your entry at 10:30. It'll never always give you your entry at 9:52. It's always going to be all over the place a little bit, right? The only thing that is consistent in the market is ourselves and the plans we choose to follow. Let's see. I mean, looking at the hourly, look how bearish we've been. The hourly is not telling me we're reversing yet. That's crazy on crude. No, ask Sharina. She knows crude's either a heartbreaker or a heart maker. Damn, yo, look at gold. Check it, check it, check it. New low day on gold. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All that selling pressure that came in. Great stuff, great stuff. How was the footprint? Guys, I've just put out a footprint video on YouTube, Bullish Bears YouTube. So check that out. It's footprint, how to use footprint on TradingView. Look at this, guys. Total volume was the heaviest point of control right here. At around this 26.15.60, 26.15.60, 26.15 like 70. Whole time. And then boom. That's cool, man. You could only use the footprint chart, guys, on TradingView if you have the premium plan. Is it premium? Is that what it's called? Yeah, premium. That's their highest plan. They have essential, which is 2 charts, plus, which is 4 charts, and then premium, which is 8 charts and all the extra stuff. Gold looks good to continue. That was a nice trade setup right there. Even if we just targeted new low a day 2-to-1. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of those. Would much rather go for a 5-to-1. And sometimes, guys, the reason I do like to go for good risk to rewards on those trades is because then if I did want to cut it short or at least cut a contract short, I'm locking in gains. I'm not locking it in at like a 0.5-to-1. I'm locking in my first contract at like a 2 or a 2.5-to-1 while letting the last one run to say a 5-to-1. So just a matter of protecting our capital. And sometimes I don't even scale out. I'll hold it and I'll maybe move the stop loss down a little bit. I'll usually scale out. That's just how I'm more comfortable trading. And you guys have to trade how you're comfortable trading, period, all the time. You can't try to force yourself to trade like the next guy because the next guy might have a different trading style than you. Wow, look at that rejection off that demand zone on crude. That's crazy. There goes gold. Take me home. Country road. Where I belong. So what was our trade setup today? Our trade setup today was NQ. I wanted a double break to the upside to go short and then target the downside. It did not gave us the breakdown. It did not give us a good re-entry for shorts at all. Buyers trying to take us out of this demand zone. There goes crude also finding some buying pressure. Would love to see if crude could continue. 71.74 now. They're moving it up a little bit. Bookmap is such a fantastic tool. There we go. There we go. Crude. It is 11:38. Gold with a little bit of a pullback. That's sort of why, too, guys, I do like to have at least a couple TPs. First TP usually will be a new low a day, because then I'm able to take off a contract and say, okay, well, now it's a risk-free trade. I don't have to stress if it pulls back a little bit. I don't have to stress if it pulls back all the way to my entry, because if it doesn't hit my stop loss, I'm still in this trade. I took profits off. It's a no-lose trade. There goes crude oil with some good buying pressure. My cat's so funny. When he wants something, he'll yell from the other room. Meow. Say, hey, I'm hungry. There we go. Crude with that continuation. I'd love to see 71.70 on crude. Finding some buying here on ES and NQ as well. Some support coming, some resistance coming in though here on ES. I want to see, so 59.37 is heavy on this ES. 59.37, okay, so yeah, it is the same. Nice, huge. Huge. That's why we don't try to go short in demand. Now look at that, that's demand divergence played out so well on NASDAQ. Wow, look at that. Makes me think we really might want to go for that double break now. And that's how that double break trade would have looked on NQ. That's wild. Gotta remember too, a lot of times, guys, our trades are going to give us a second entry. So if we didn't get our first entry on this first reversal candle, this green candle right here after the divergence in demand, we didn't get our entry here. If we placed an entry at the beginning of this candle at the open, it would have given us a retest and entry right here on this candle. And this one too. Wow, that's crazy, man. That's beautiful. I love that. 59.55. Couldn't be happier with Bookmap. Edgeful too. Such a great platform. Such great platforms. Giving us the insights, giving us the probabilities, giving us the volume analysis on Bookmap, everything, just everything lining up into one. Nice Obi-Wan Kenobi giving a pretty solid breakdown on in the Edgeful Discord. And now he's using Edgeful in a trade he caught. It's cool, cool, cool. Look at these buyers, man. Damn. The question is, are we just reversing this 15-minute fair value gap now? Rejecting, I should say, not reversing. But that was a lot of buying pressure coming out of that demand zone. Crude with the continuation, did get back down a little bit. 59.55 still in play for ES. That is the top of the opening range as well. YouTube guys, don't forget, hit that like button. I'm gonna hit skip ads for you guys. Way we keep it flowing, keep it going. For showing. It is almost 11:15. There's a rejection off of the fair value gap. We do have that level of resistance here on Bookmap too. Lots of good stuff here, guys. Won't you stay? I'd wait for the 5 to close at this point. Weighted index trying to get above, back within its previous day's range. VIX is pushing lower, which is bullish. Crude trying to push higher. See what I'm saying on what's it called? Gold? If I took a contract off here, this pullback wouldn't have scared me and I'd still be in this trade. Longs are looking good now. So we got a little bit of a break of market structure right here on the 5 minute. But that's if we close above it. Only if we close above it. Gold looks good to continue. Alright, let's see. Sort of waiting on ES and NQ to close here on the 5 minute. Ooh, there we go. We're holding above this level of support, 59.3650. See that? This was a level of resistance, and then we held it as support for a potential long entry. Probably going to go see that 59.55. Depending on how we close. Would want to see continuation here. Good volume up here too. So definitely got to see how we close. Great volume. Oh, is it going to get faded? Is ES going to catch the fade, or are we going to go get those bulls and buyers higher? 2 seconds close. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I wouldn't look for any longs just this second, but I also wouldn't look for any shorts either. Definitely a little bit of a tough spot right now. Here we go, ES. If I was looking for longs, I'd be looking at target 59.55. Look at that pop right there. Nice, nice. Look at this. 7 points away from 59.55. Little resistance right here.
I'm done for the day.
You done? You take any trades, Victoria?
Yeah, one in profit. That's enough.
Good stuff. Good job, Victoria.
Are you guys around tomorrow?
Yeah. I know I'll be doing pre-market prep tomorrow. I'm pretty sure Jeremy will be here. I know markets are closed Wednesday.
Yeah, markets are closed New Year's Day, isn't it? But they're open tomorrow.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Cheers, Kev. Thanks. Bye-bye.
You're welcome, Victoria. Take care. Wow, look at that rejection. Gold also struggling to push lower at the moment. What else could we go over? Initial balance. Breakout, 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 breakdown. So it's 60-minute market open. So let's see. That would be from market open. So 9:30. 9:30 candle. It's here. So that would basically mean we don't break back up higher. If we want to break down, we continue lower and we don't break this high right here. So that's what's pretty cool with the some of the tools, the what's in play on Edgeful, is it gives us an idea of the opening range break. You know, are we having double breaks pretty consistently? Are we breaking down pretty consistently? What's the trend? Then we also have the 60-minute initial balance, which is also pretty helpful too. But yeah, overall, obviously trend is our friend, and that's how we should be trading anyways.
What time period were you looking at for that initial balance?
This says 60-minute, so I'm pretty sure that goes for
time on the chart.
I thought 60-minute, doesn't it go from the market open, so it would go from the 9:30 to
Initial balance is 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Is it?
Orb is 9:30.
Initial balance, custom settings, initial balance 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m.
for stocks.
I'm looking at ES right now. I'm reading, it's right on my screen right here. I don't know if you're looking at my chart, but customize initial balance breakout, initial balance 9:30 a.m. So that's because I'm on the New York session. So you could, that's what's sort of cool with trading with Edgeful tools. You could change the session. So if you wanted to look at the initial balance on like Tokyo 7 p.m., you go to Tokyo, then then it gives you the initial balance of 7 p.m.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about the session part.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's I like it because you're able to adjust it, sort of like what we were just saying. You know, you could make it go from different sessions. If somebody can't trade New York session, that's fine. Futures are always open, and Edgeful could sort of help you gauge a good probability setup per session. Let's go back. What's in play? So that was initial balance, orb, opening range, breakout. That is also the 9:30, and that one, for me, I like to look at the 15-minute. Some people look at the 30-minute. I like the 15-minute. Wow, ADR on ES is $80. That's crazy. Respected it for the past 5 days. So that means we shouldn't really expect a huge move. Lately, we've been sort of range bound, respecting that ADR, not exceeding it. Look at this again. Crude would have tried to stop us out, but we would still be in it. I did not take this. I'm sorry, gold, not crude. I did not take this trade though. So what else is new, ladies and gentlemen? Have you guys had a good weekend? A good year? You guys have a good year in general? You gotta ask yourselves, you know, did you accomplish what you were looking to accomplish? If not, what can you do going forward? Just because you didn't accomplish what you wanted to accomplish in 2024 doesn't mean you can't in 2025. That just means you have to step your game up. You have to feel that determination, that oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? I was reading this other book yesterday, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, my favorite. I read it probably 3 times by now. Right? Clearly I seem like a big reader. I am, believe it or not. That's why I can't find it, because Apple sucks. Let's see. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. Not determination. He used another word. Slipping my mind right now because I'm in trader mode. Desire. That's the word I'm looking for. You have to have the desire to want to know how to trade. Not the desire to make money. Not the desire to make money, the desire to learn how to trade. Everybody wants to make money. And sure, that could keep you in the education game and trying to trade for a long time. But it's not wanting to make money isn't going to teach you how to trade. You have to drop the profits and go for the process. Give yourself time. Give yourself initiative. Give yourself a process. Give yourself short-term goals that are realistic to achieve. That's the only way you could continuously progress in your trading or in anything in that matter. If you have a list of goals that are short-term that you could consistently work on, that will always work in your favor. Always. Because then you can make adjustments to those goals if you need to. You could then accomplish those goals because they're within reach. But if you start giving yourself crazy goals like, oh, I want to get an Apex payout across 10 accounts by next month. If you haven't gotten a payout to begin with, is that really a realistic goal? No. Make something more realistic. Pass an evaluation account first. In fact, if you haven't passed an eval first, don't blow your account for X amount of time, right? A lot of people will start an eval Monday and have to refresh it Friday, Thursday, whenever it may be. Give yourself some time, give yourself realistic goals to accomplish. Finally got my 3 trades. Good job, Random. Good stuff, good stuff. YouTube, hit that like, I do appreciate it. I will be live tomorrow. What's tomorrow? It's Tuesday. I'll be live tomorrow on the Edgeful Discord and Edgeful YouTube channel. So that'll be pretty fun. We'll do the same thing we did here today tomorrow. Lots of fun. Crude retesting supply zone. Crude did not give us that entry for longs. Really breaking my heart. Gold. Let's see. Chop City today. This is sort of why I don't like bookmaps so much on NQ. It's just so volatile. It's just so all over the place. ES, gold, crude, definitely a lot cleaner. How's the 15 look? Always good to be aware of the higher time frames. 15 looks like it's trying to reverse on gold here if it wants to push higher and close higher. So I'd look for this to be the basing candle, this to be our rally, and then continuation higher for a reversal on gold. I'm not taking that trade myself. Would depend on how we close. Time is it? It is 5 to 11. 5 to 11, and you guys are trading with Kevin. Haha. Let's see. Let's do some analysis on RTY real quick. I want to see what RTY's been doing. If it gave us any potential setups. Remember, I don't trade RTY and the Dow like that. But I want to see if I did do my analysis like I normally do. Would I have seen anything or had any setups? Right out the gate, I'm not seeing anything. Nope. RTY also would not have given us a good setup. Nvidia and Tesla. Nvidia still pushing higher, coming off a VWAP on Nvidia. Check out Nvidia right here. Looks like it's got some momentum. Would like to target previous day high around 139.67. Want that weighted index to push higher to help the NASDAQ also reverse or continue higher. Block unlock, strong stay up. Look at that. There we go. I was looking at RTY and Dow to kill time. We're done with that. ES with some buying pressure. Yo, I need a new chair, man. This one's killing my back. Killing me, Smalls. Let's see. RTY, Dow pushing higher. ES pushing up, NQ pushing up. Look how much heavier 59.55 got. That would be the double break. I wanted to see if we get into this 15-minute supply zone up here. Because this supply zone was created in this broken demand zone. Let's look at the daily. My biggest worry would be if we break this supply zone and break previous day low, get back within that range, we might be in for a full-on reversal this week. Let's see. But the weekly, this is our basing candle, this is our weekly drop candle, so it does look good, like we might want to continue lower. So we're really going to have to wait and see this week, guys. Might have a lot of volatility in store. Let's take a look real quick one more time. We checked the news this morning. We'll check the news one more time. See if we have any events coming up. Just Friday, PMI, manufacturing. Mortgage applications, not really nothing. Initial jobless claims, that's Thursday. That's also a pretty big one too. I don't know why that's not 3. Why it's not a high importance. It's a medium importance. This one does normally give us a bit of a move in the market. 8:30 on Thursday and 10 o'clock on Friday. Can we trade the VIX like this? No. No, the VIX does not have volume. The VIX is not traded. You could trade options on the VIX, though, right? I do believe you could trade options on the VIX.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of there's usually always heavy sellers or buyers on the VIX when it's very volatile, and usually just on the options. Because, like I said, there's no volume. If you try to put volume on the VIX, it'll tell you it can't. Like, look, there's no volume data. No volume on the VIX. Buyers, VIX dropping lower. Let's see. Look at gold, chopping its way, but trying to push lower. And remember, crude, we were only looking for longs, because crude on Mondays has the strongest of days. That's nice. Somebody just commented on my orb video. You explain this the easiest. I appreciate that. Yada yada yada. So that's nice. Always nice to get a comment like that. I always try to keep things as simple as possible for you guys so you could understand it. And I always try to explain things in a few ways so in case you don't understand one way. That's crazy on gold. I mean NQ. Gold looks good to continue. Crude chopping away. Writing cat, are you in here? Yeah, okay. Did you hear my answer? So make sure you did hear the answer about trading the VIX. You could only trade options on it. Awesome, awesome, no problem. Everything just very sideways right now, except gold, which is trying to push lower. Gold took out this level of liquidity right here, absorption hit. We pushed lower from there. What a Monday, guys. What a Monday. I'm excited for tomorrow. After seeing today's price action, I feel a bit more prepared. And quite honestly, I do want to see how the rest of today plays out so I know how to react and be prepared for this coming week's price action. Even though we're closed Wednesday, we still have market open Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So we're definitely going to be looking to see if we get some nice trades in this week. Anybody here on the YouTube, go live again on the I'll be live on the Edgeful YouTube tomorrow, and then Discord YouTube, Bullish Bears YouTube, be live on Bullish Bears YouTube Friday, and with you guys in Discord Friday too. And like I mentioned earlier, Masterclass starts this Saturday, so make sure you guys claim your seats. Only a few spots left, only a couple Christmas coupons left for 50% off, and then a bunch of 25% offs with 2025. So check that out. It starts this weekend. It's going to be a hands-on masterclass. Go over some futures, go over what are futures, where to get started, some psychological input, some supply and demand. It's going to be huge. 8-week program, 10 plus hours, and it's going to be great. Q&As at the end of each one. It's going to help get you guys some structure in your trading so you don't feel so lost and you have some organization. Let's see. Gold's keep trying to hold these lows. Take a look at our footprint. I bet volume dries out. I don't know, volume was pretty strong right here, 247. So let's see if this guy wants to be trapped, or if we're just going to push lower and add to that. The last few times we did try to break out with some volume. I want to see, what about delta? Negative 88 and then reversed. Alright, so we do have some positive deltas on this though. Look at that. Let's see. Always good to look at the charts too once things are sort of moving on. So look at different charts, look at different styles, different ways. Look at how you could have looked at it before. See if maybe you could apply some of that to the next day. So like I'm seeing every time we do try to push lower, 5,000, 6,000 total volume, almost 5,000 total volume. Volume died down once we got into demand over here. And sometimes that says that sellers are less interested down here, which means there's a chance for a reversal. Whereas look at this low over here, even though we pulled back, this low still had 5,000, 6,000, 4,000, 5,000. And these highs, 1,000, 2,000, pretty faded. Pretty faded. So that's interesting to keep an eye on. Always that hindsight. Can never trade with hindsight. Can only use it to do better next time. Give the market another little bit. What do you guys think? You think we're going to get a break of the orb? You think we're going to get the double break today? Or no? Got a few minutes here left on the stream, guys. Any questions, please feel free to drop them. Let me know. Very choppy price action, right? All these upper wicks, lower wicks, reversal, pullback, reversal, pullback. No A+ setups. Weak volume up here to the upside, like I mentioned before. Look at total volume. Would really look to continue lower on gold. Crude with some good buying. There we go. Alright, YouTube guys, I'm going to be wrapping the stream up there. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. I guess we'll run until 11:10. It's 11:07 right now. Run it a little longer, a few more minutes. YouTube guys, don't forget, like, subscribe. Always appreciate it. Nasdaq's really close to that double break, and we have VWAP up there, and the supply zone around 21,455. Same with ES, has a supply zone 5966. I don't really see anything around 5966. Let's see, 5966. We have some resistance, like I said before, 5955, very heavy on Bookmap, and that's where that top of that orb is. Alright, let's see, guys. Let's see. Coming into some resistance up here on ES. We really don't have much support under us, but that also tells me we don't really have any downside targets. Let's see. Getting that push higher. Look at all the buying delta. See how that looks on Bookmap. I mean on TradingView. That's funny. I'm not used to TradingView having good charts. Volume charts, I should say. Come on now. Come on now. 5 more points. We're almost there. It's growing. It's trying. Look at how much cleaner. Look at this, and then look at this ES light. How much cleaner it is. Alright, pretty good trading day. Pretty good, pretty good. If you guys got any questions, please feel free to message me. Message me here on Discord. You guys can message me on Instagram, kevin.futures. And yeah, cool stuff, cool stuff. Pretty lame market today, if I do say so myself. Tomorrow's a new day. Gotta remember that. Gotta see. We'll see how it plays out. Crude almost gave us that entry long. Did not. Could have been more patient for a gold short in this zone versus trying to take longs, even though we were bearish today. Gotta go with that trend always. Always trend with the czar friend. Let's see. Let's see if crude wants new high a day here, guys. 70.74. 71.74, I should say. That's another 30 ticks on crude. Right up here. That'd be crazy. Let's see. Gold still rejecting. Crude had a big buyer right there. I want to see the volume on crude right here. I like that the volume, look at the total volume, it is building higher up here. So it's not like we're getting weak up here. So that is good to know. YouTube guys, hit that like button. I'm going to be signing out in just a minute here. So if you guys do have any last minute questions, let me know. Discord, you guys too. Hope you guys all had a great day. Writing Cat, Random, Preacher, Nicole, Jim, Other Jim, Desi, Greg. Hope you all had a fantastic day today. Anthony, you too, bro. What's going on, Anthony? Marcus, what's up? Hope you guys had a good trading day. Today was definitely a little choppy, a little sideways today, and that is a-okay. The market has to have sideways days so it could have phenomenal trend days, right? Because you got to think a car's got to stop for gas, the market's got to stop for liquidity. All right, guys, have a fantastic day. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend and have a great trading week. Take care, everybody. Bye. All right, that is Discord. And goodbye, everybody else over here on YouTube.